Hi there, it's Shell, and welcome back to our farm junk journal, start to finish. Today we're going to go ahead and put this into the cover. I think we're getting, pretty close, and I really like to put it in the cover before I, put the rest of my ephemera and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that I got everything that I want in there. And I pulled out my kit. A lot of junk journalers have their binding kit kind of, ready to go, because you only need a certain items. I like to have a big phone book, an all type item, my thread, which I am using like a waxed linen that I got off Amazon, and I will link that below for you guys. I do like having some big heavy clips, and I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah. But I like to have it all together, and that way whenever I'm ready to do my binding, I can just pull this out. I know I have everything and I'm ready to go. So I want to show you guys a couple of things. We're going to pull this over, and look how fat it's getting. It's so fun. And it'll be a lot fatter before we're done. But one thing you want to do is I want to go through here, make sure my papers are where I want them to be. Like this one, I just want to scoot it up because it was kind of coming out the bottom. If you wanted to, you could, let me show you on here. We'll put that, say, like right in the middle. If you want to, and you don't think you can catch it with your clip, and I think I would have an issue there, I'm just going to use some washi tape. That's going to hold it exactly where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my pants and take a little bit of the sticky off. And then I'm just going to put that there. That way, it doesn't shift on us if it stays. It just came undone. Let me put another piece. Maybe I won't take the sticky off. I'll just be careful when I pull it off. But it's going to keep it in place for us. And because it's smaller, it's going to just hold it there. I think I'm going to do the same thing with my bag. And you just want to be careful. Let's just put it on our skin. Maybe it'll kind of, keep it from moving too much. And I'm just kind of going through, making sure things are lined up the way I want them to be. And, that I don't want to move some pages or anything like that. Clint is in the background. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys.
Hello.
He's back there working, I think, on another crochet project, and I have his finished one I want to show you guys when we have a little bit of time. So I'm just gonna make sure. Usually I just kind of line it up on one side, and if it's lined up pretty well on one side, the other side will be lined up as well, unless you feel like you need to take something off or something. But I do like to use the washi tape just to hold things in place. Okay, and this one I really want it to stay right there, so I'm just gonna kind of washi that down too, just to make sure it doesn't shift on me or anything. Okay, and I'm just going to do just a quick little look. Make sure, aren't those cute? Make sure things are, everything's right side up, nothing's upside down. Because that has happened. If you are, if you've done junk journals, all the things that could go wrong have went wrong to pretty much all of us. And that's how we've learned all these little, tips and things like that. So then I'm going to go ahead and just take this out. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of just put it in, you know, really well, and make sure that I kind of got it pinched in well in the center. And then I'm going to use these clips if I can make them fit. It's kind of fat. Okay. So I'm going to use these clips. And again, I just keep double checking, you know, and making sure that everything is where it needs to be. So you do one clip at the top and then come to the bottom in the opposite corner. And I think that that kind of makes it a little bit easier. And this one I'm going to scoot out just a little bit because we're fixing to get in here and punch our holes and kind of deal with that. And then usually I have 4 clips, but Clint keeps stealing them. So I only have 3 right now.
I have one more over here.
So here, if you wanted to, I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and, you know, like punch all the holes together, which I could. And if I do that, I want to go ahead and clip it down to my book. So maybe I will do that just to kind of make sure. Usually I do a template for where I want my holes to be, but I mean, this is just a one signature, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to just kind of get it lined up, laying in the right area. You know, you want it even and all that laying in there correctly. So it's not. Come on, you can do it. Whatever. Okay, so I just want it to line up well. And hopefully it is. I'm going to take this one off. I mean, it looks really nice and lined up. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Right now it's not so much, but when I put it in like that and kind of, because you want to really squish it down, and when you're doing your holes, my nose is itching, sorry. Must be from lying or something. So, and then what I like to do is open my, I just go to the post office and they have tons of these laying around, the phone books, because nobody uses phone books, I guess, anymore. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to kind of put together my book, kind of keep it a little bit so that I am just focusing on the fold. And I'm just going to go about an inch or so from the top. Just go straight down. And then I'm going to do it again on the bottom. Straight down. Sometimes this really takes some muscle. And then I'm just going to kind of look in the center, kind of squeeze it down in there again. And pull it out. That was tough. And then I just feel, and you can usually tell where your holes are, just make sure that they went all the way through, if you couldn't tell. Again, I'm using just some wax linen. This is my new favorite. I did have one. And just a large, kind of blunt pointed needle, because if it's too sharp, you'll go through your pages and it really causes an issue. So I'm going to go 3 lengths, 1, 2, 3. And I need some scissors.
Oh, that's bigger. It's right behind you, girl.
Okay. Clint stole my scissors too, so I had to get
I
them from
didn't.
him.
Give me that little.
Oh, he's got his cat in his lap. And doesn't want to move. So here's Sophia. So we're going to go in the middle, and you're going to just pull it straight through. Keep about 5 or 6 inches, and I always go to the bottom. I don't know why. So I go to the bottom hole if I can find it. Come on, you. There it is. And if you keep your things, your clamps on there, then it'll keep your holes lined up, which is nice. And then you're going to go back into the middle. This is like a extra duty. Did you see her try to get my thread? Look at her. Look at her. Extra duty dental floss, kind of. That's what it looks like. Okay, and then we're going in the top. And then we're going, if you guys can see this, since Sophia's right here, you're just going to go ahead, take your needle and go underneath the string on the other side. And that's really the extent of it. I always just put my needle right back into my thread, because otherwise I'll lose it, or the cat will steal it. And then I am just going to tie that. I go ahead and take my clamps off, since they're through my, since I'm through lining it up. And then we're going to just pull this pretty tight. You don't want to pull it so tight that, you know, your papers crunch up or anything like that, but pull it pretty snug. I'm gonna tie it in a knot, a double knot, and then for this one I'm just gonna tie it in a bow and a double bow so that it definitely under no circumstances will come off. And that will be the center of my signature. So we now have a book. Isn't that cool? I love how it comes together. You know, all of a sudden first you have papers, and then your book. And then when you're removing your washi, just pull it off, you know, carefully. Some washi is stickier than others, so you just want to keep that in mind. And our book has been made. Now I'm going to put my stuff up, and we're going to start putting on the final decorations. So let me do that. Okay, so I got that put away, and like I said, I just put everything in one container. That way I can just pull it out whenever I'm ready to do these covers. So now what we're going to do is, earlier today I went through and I cut out all the ephemera that came from this kit. And so now I'm going to try to find a place for this ephemera. So, and I also pulled out some little pockets and stuff that we've made in the pocket series. Like this one. The mama chicken and the baby chicken. And just kind of find places for, you know, some of the ephemera that we've been making specifically for this journal. So, you know, really that's all there is to it. Just to kind of figure out what else we want to put in here. I still need to make a tag for this, or will that fit? That one's too big. But that was too big too. If I was thinking, I could have, you know, cut it and sewn it down a little bit smaller. But we'll make tags for our bag. This is a perfect spot for journaling. However, it's a little bit blank. So I'll probably put some kind of ephemera down here. And I'm just kind of looking just to see, you know, what I want to add here. You know, whether it's like a little tuck spot, and that's, I think, what I'll do. And again, I'm just using my art glitter glue. And it's glued shut, so. But you just kind of put bits and pieces on your, in your book now, just to kind of complete the decorating. So, the kits in here, I didn't know what my problem was with my printer, but I went ahead and used them. They're a little bit streaky, but I think it kind of adds to the overall look at, you know, for a junk journal. So that doesn't bother me. So, and I'm just gonna kind of go through here. Definitely need a tuck spot here. Let's see, or a journaling card. All of these have been backed onto coffee dyed paper. So, you know, it just, you pull it out, you can journal on it. And these are all from the kit. Let's see, what's that? Oh, this cute, adorable little picture. So I'll put those two there. Have a fabric flip, and you just kind of want to look through and see, you know, what else does this need and things like that. Actually, I think that goes really cute there. I'm just going to make this into a pocket as well, or a tuck spot, I guess. And then we'll see if we need to make any more ephemera for this book. I think we're going to be pretty good as far as, I'll pull out some of my paper clips and stuff. You guys know I made tons of stuff like that. And we'll kind of decorate some of the pages with paper clips and ephemera and stuff like that. This right here, I mean, you could put a big picture or something there. So, you know, plenty of journaling spot in here. Here's my little, okay. Here's my little fold over. Here's some ruffles. I just love this piece. I think that is so pretty. But let's put maybe like a little farm journal piece there, just because that's what this is. But yeah, you can make tons of little pockets for this. You know, just having fun and, you know, covering things up. Like this one is a total empty, I mean, you can't really use it because, well, it's upside down for one thing. And I just want to kind of find a way to kind of use this and enjoy this whole page. So, you know what? I'm going to make like a, let me find some leftover. Here it is right here. I think I'm going to make like a little flip out of this piece. And I just need like a little hinge. So I'm just going to make a little hinge out of this. This is just some coffee dyed paper that I had left over. And then I'm going to hinge it. That way you can still write on the back, but it'll flip up and you can stick like some coffee dyed paper or something, or a picture or whatever you want to underneath this. So make sure I have it lined up well. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put this on here. And then that will kind of cover up the map but it'll give us plenty of extra journaling spot as well. And I always lift it up just to make sure I don't have any glue like seepage out. So we'll put that piece there. Tons, like I said, tons of little journaling spots in here. And, you know, just figure out what else you want to put in. I think this is super cute. It's just so adorable. Let's see, what do we want to do with this? You know what? Let me go grab the rest of my ephemera that I want to put in here, and we'll make sure we don't want to add anything else before I like glue a bunch of pockets and stuff down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now what I want to do is just kind of look through here and see what we want to add. I'd forgotten about these double pockets, so I'm going to pull one of those out for each of my journals, because if I have them, then I'll remember to use them. So I have 3 of those. I'll put one kind of up there. That way I can use that in this journal. Let's go through this stuff. See, that would be really cute in any of them. That one there. These are some Crafty Irina pockets. That's always a fun addition. Maybe one there and 2 there. And then these I really love. So let me see what I want. Let's do 3. I'm not sure if I want that one for this particular pocket or for another one. Do the heart, journal. I have a couple more of these. I'll pull those 2 out. This is what's going to bulk up your my book, you know, because this is the fun part, you know, is decorating and pulling out all kinds of goodies and, you know, just things like that. This is one that I made for another journal, so I don't know if I want any of those. Let's pull out some of these because these are just cute. Count your blessings, give thanks, enjoy the journey. That one's a cute one. Today I am grateful. That one's a cute one. And faith and hope. We'll pull those 3. Let's see what else we have. That's kind of ready to go, you know. Oh, and these pockets, forgotten about them. And those, I don't think I have any that would work for that, but these are, that's really cute. Use that one maybe. And then let's just kind of set this aside and we'll pull from that as we need it. So let me put my drawer thing down here. Oh. And kind of see what we want to add to this. So, let's see. I do like that though. I think that's really cute and really dressed up that. This is a pocket that that doesn't have a huge, it doesn't open, you know. It just kind of comes down. Trying to kind of maybe dress up one of these bigger ones that have a lot of, you know, plain space, like maybe this one. I think I'll just make this a pocket and we'll stick a tag in here. That will work just fine. For these ephemera and stuff, if you go to my playlists, I have a pocket series, an ephemera series, and a paperclip series. So there's tons to choose from if you're looking for something to kind of help decorate your books and stuff with. This one has 2 pockets, so that'll work really nicely. Let's see, this or one of these, kind of like, I don't know. This, I kind of made this like a belly band, and we didn't put any belly bands in here. So let's just kind of look and see where I could put this, you know, that we'll get a lot of benefit from it maybe. And just see. I think that would look really pretty here. And then it will kind of hang out the side. I think I'll do that. I know it's covering this up, but sometimes you just want like a really pretty backdrop. And like I said, this is just a belly band. So I'm just going to glue it down like a belly band. And then we'll come back and we'll put something in here as well. But it's kind of fun having all this stuff already made up and ready to go. And you know what? It's crooked. Okay. Right there. You guys know I make mistakes. Don't we all, huh? Okay, so I have a Crafty Arena pocket. Let me kind of see. You know, like I said, I do have a tendency to work on the front and not so much on the back side. So I'm going to try to focus more on the back and just see if there's anything, you know, that I need or I feel like we need in here. I think that would be too boring, but that might be kind of cute. Let's go ahead and put that there. We'll put this as a little tuck. I'll put just a little bit extra glue since it is on sewing. Dress up this little page. Okay, and that looks pretty nice. And let's just kind of look. We have this pocket, which is kind of like a double pocket. Let's go ahead and put it on this. It's kind of sturdier coffee dyed paper, and this will fit just perfect. This is a, oh, what was her name? Rita Donnelly. It's kind of like a play on a Rita Donnelly pocket, and except I made two at one time. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down in the center and on the edge. And then we'll have two tuck spots, one on this side and one on the other side. But it will kind of help decorate our book up. So then you can also just kind of open it and you can journal in between. So I think that's a really fun idea. Okay, do I want this or not? Let me see. You know, I think we're getting pretty full. Let's set this aside. I'll kind of think and see what we can do. See what we want. I do have all of these fun paper clips, so I still have to add those, plus the rest of my ephemera. So we still have quite a ways to go, you know, as far as decorating and things like that. So let's just see. That's pretty. Here I can put another piece of ephemera, and I'm trying to, you know, put stuff I haven't used before or already, I suppose. let's maybe put something here and kind of just, here's a little girl and it kind of corresponds with that. This is it's kind of like a little folder paper clip. So there's a journaling spot inside and then there's a little paper clip so it hangs down, and we can just put that like here. Except that kind of covers that up, but I think that'll be okay. We'll just have to take it off if you wanted to, you know, do anything. And we can slide some ephemera or something up in there. Let's see what else we want. It's already kind of got a paper clip thing. Here's a little farm journal. Let's kind of add maybe this little, that's way too close. I already put that in there. Okay, let me see. Let me see what else I want to do. Okay, I have some more. I gotta find them though. I found them. Okay, here's my other ephemera that I pulled out. That I kind of put in here. There we go. So that's a piece of ephemera. We have this. Maybe a little paper clip or something on this page. Already have one like that. How about this one? It says collect beautiful moments, and we can kind of, and I think that is so pretty. I love that. We have that one. Secret spot there. Go ahead and put this one. This one's kind of fun. It's got the green on it, and it says, with brave wings she flies. And the green goes perfectly right there, kind of decorates that one up. I love this photo. I think that is so beautiful. This was from an Ideal magazine, if you guys hadn't seen that. Just very pretty. Let's see. I have tons of paper clips in here, and so I really want to use them if I get the chance, you know. Let's put this one. This one says wonderful. And this one, I need a journaling spot. Let's see what else I haven't used. I've used that. I don't think I've used that. So that will work there. And then we have this one. These are, you know, like I said, just the pieces I've cut out that I haven't really looked at or anything. We do have a little tiny tuck spot there, so that's cute. Actually, let me pull out my glue box, which I thought I just had. Oh, here it is. This box has like little glue books and stuff in it, or stamp books. So let me find one maybe that will kind of correspond better. And here's a blue one. That might work. Kind of go in there. That's cute. And then I need something back here that I haven't used before. Let me see. I may have used everything. Here's a little tag. It says believe. I think these are from TLC Creates Vintage. That's got plenty of stuff going on. Let's see. There's not a lot going on here. So let's go ahead, pull another paper clip. This one says best day ever. Hang that here, and then I want to put something like under it just to kind of bring in a little bit of color and stuff. That looks pretty nice. And I'm running out of stuff to put, guys. There's a cute little tag. Again, I think that's from TLC Creates Vintage. And we have this cute little kind of lemon wedge. That's kind of cute. Pocket here. I got a lot of room to fill. Let's see, already did like a really blue one, so I'm kind of trying to mix and match. And I'll put that down. It'll hold down our little journaling spot, and we'll just put one on this side without worrying about you know, filling it up or whatever. Let's see what we have. This one says live in the moment. I needed something here. I may have to make some more things to put in this book. Let's see, I do have this little thing. This is kind of cute. We could stick him like back here. Have the little girl peek out. That's kind of cute. Little journaling spot. We could make that into like a floating pocket maybe. That would work. Like that. And I think I'm going to call it good. Oh, I need something here though. So, I really like this big one right here. I'm going to see where my big one is in here and pull it out. Because that would go perfect in our belly band. And wow, now look how fat it is. That's a fat little sucker, huh? But I think we pretty much have it decorated. Except I need a couple of cards or something for inside the bag. So I need to see what I have. I do have some cards down here that I might can pull from. Like I have this, and I could fold this up and just make it like into a little journaling card, and that's gonna fit just perfect. This is just like an old, it's not that old, but it's just a ledger paper. Sometimes you just want more places to write. So I actually have a couple of those, so I'll just get one for both sides. And at least there will be something in the book. And this is like an old, a little tiny divider that came with those journaling cards. So I'll go ahead and stick that on the other side. As soon as I find it. But he is getting so full, guys. You know, and anything I put in here that you don't want, if you get this, then you can certainly pull it out, you know, make it your own. This says have a special day, and I thought about covering that up, but it doesn't say like birthday or anything, and I think it goes really well in here. So I'm just going to leave that. And now, what are we going to do with the cover? Okay, so I think we have about 20 more minutes or so. So let me kind of pile this other stuff for our other journals to the side and see if I can't find our rooster. And let me go plug in my camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found my rooster, chicken, whatever it is. And I was going to tell you my idea. I'm probably going to do this off camera just because I think I'm going to have to stitch it by hand. I should have thought of that before I put together my whole journal. But what I'm thinking about is somehow kind of making it maybe like into a tuck spot or something. We'll see. You know, I'll kind of play with it, see what we can do. I did find just like a black button, I think, which would be really cute for his eye, and maybe like some ribbon or something around his little neck. So I'm going to go work on that. I remember this ribbon that I got from the thrift store, and I think I could sew that on the front and the back and make a fun tie. So I'm going to do all that off camera so you guys aren't, you know, kind of watching me struggle with this. And then tomorrow I will do a flip through, and I'll put these in my Etsy shop, but if I add anything else I will show you guys at that time. So let me know what you think. If you think it needs something else, then, you know, be sure and put that below. And be sure and hit that subscribe button. Before we go, I want to show you Clint made this doily. And it took him 4 months to make. It is massive. In fact, can I get the whole thing on the screen side to side? Not quite. But this is what he's been working on and getting irritated at over and over.
But I did it.
He did it, and it is absolutely stunning. So for those of you who have heard that he's been crocheting in the background, this is what he's been working on.
It's called Pasta Perfection is what the pattern is.
Pasta?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Pasta Perfection is what the name of the pattern is. So anyways, it's absolutely stunning, and we just wanted to share that with you guys. So let me know what you think. Let Clint know what you think. And again, if you guys have not subscribed, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And hit that bell. I am still posting videos daily. Thanks for watching, and we will see you with the completed farm junk journals tomorrow in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.